Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. I'm Brian Winnikins, and we're at World Dairy Expo. Thank you to our expo sponsors, including AMPI, Alcivia Co-op, Christina's Cover Crops, BioVet, Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, Compeer Financial, and the Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley. Joining us right now, Karen Endress with the Wisconsin Farm Center through the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture. Yep, we're going to talk about some very important issues, and that's farmer mental health. And right now, Karen, it's the harvest time. And this is really a stressful time for farmers.
It is a very stressful time for farmers. And you know what, Brian? I'm actually seeing a really pretty big, unprecedented uptick in calls to the Farm Center for the Farmer Wellness Program, which on the good news side, our word is getting out through people like you and others just talking about it, getting our information out there that people are actually reaching out and knowing it's okay not to be okay, which is a really hard step to cross. So people are reaching out, but I'm definitely feeling the stress this year.
And the number of calls has been going up substantially?
Very high right now. I typically, on any given year, maybe enroll up to like 30 new clients into our counseling voucher program. And alone in the last couple of weeks, I've already talked to 11 to 12 farmers in the last 2 weeks reaching out for those services.
Talking with Karen Endress from the Wisconsin Farm Center, and talking a little bit about the Wisconsin Farmer Wellness Program. And for those that aren't familiar with the program, this is a way for farmers to get some help, much needed, and get some vouchers for that. And more importantly, the counselors they're talking to know agriculture, and that's really the key here.
That is really the key. In fact, I can share one story in the last couple of weeks. Someone reached out and they said, I'm really looking to, I hope you can help connect me with a counselor. I saw one in the local town near me, and they didn't understand. They didn't connect with me at all. They didn't know what I was going through and just some of our rural values and cultural things that are common and second nature to us. And she's like, can you help? And yes, we have a wide variety of counseling options with providers all across the state. The best thing is, the only really good thing for me with COVID-19 and the pandemic was telehealth. And so if we don't have someone in your community, we can connect you with someone that understands farming, and just starting in that place of acceptance and knowing our cultural and our farm values is really important.
Talking with Karen Endress here from World Dairy Expo. She's with the Wisconsin Farm Center. And, right now, because, we have the low prices, but just that stress of all of it. Low prices. I got to get the harvest in. Oh, the tractor broke down. How am I going to pay for that? Oh, we got this, we got that. I mean, farmers are being pulled in 20 different directions, and so they can get a lot of stress. And then on top of it, they're not taking care of themselves, and that's a key here. We got to take care of ourselves.
We definitely have to take care of ourselves, and I know just taking care of ourselves can be really hard, and that even starts with some basic needs, right? Sleep, nutrition, hydration. Those are the things that we let go first. And I like to talk to farmers think about if you're a livestock farmer, you put in protective factors, right, to make sure that your animals are taken care of. You have regular vet checkups, you do vaccination protocols, you have all these protective factors for your animals. If you're a crop farmer, you have protective factors to make sure your crop is growing properly, it's not invaded by weeds and insects, right? So you protect your crop. What about protecting yourself? What about taking care of yourself, making sure that when you know you're going to be out on the tractor for 10, 12 hours, you pack a meal that has, some good protein, a balance of carbohydrates to give you the energy, and you take a water bottle or two to just really help with that hydration, and you make sure you're getting enough sleep. Those are really important things, because when all of those things don't happen, then you feel really not okay, and that really impacts our emotional part of our wellness. And it's so important to take care of our physical self and our emotional self.
Talking with Karen Endress this morning with the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture and the Farmer Wellness Program through the Farm Center. And so for those listening, if they don't know how to get a hold of the Farm Wellness Program, how can they do that?
Sure, it's pretty easy. One, in today's world, right? You can search online for the Wisconsin Farm Center at the Department of Agriculture, Trade and Consumer Protection, and we'll pop up. Or you can just give us a call at 1-800-942-2474 or online farmcenter.wi.gov, and that'll get you to us as well. But it just is as simple as making a phone call. And sometimes, you may be looking at the farmer wellness program. Sometimes your stressor, like you said, is caused from the finance side or from, right now a lot of farms are looking at that farm succession transition, especially as we're coming into the end of the year. And what are we going to do going forward in the new year with our farm business? Well, the Farm Center has consultants that can help with those things as well. And so sometimes we work together. Like, how about you work with this program and connect to this program? And we have a staff waiting and ready to answer the phone call and coming out to your farms as well. And that's, a lot of people don't know that about us is, we'll have those meetings on the phone, but then we'll come out to your farm and be there and help you work through some of these things. And the best part about it is it's free and confidential. So what's the risk? There's really low risk to just give us a call, and we're happy to come out there and help. And we work with farms of all sizes and all types.
I have to ask, do other states, they've seen this, they're seeing what we're doing here in Wisconsin. Have other states been reaching out on the Farmer Wellness Program or even the services at the Farm Center? They've been reaching out to the Department of Ag saying, how you doing this? We need this.
Yeah, we talk to other states all the time about our programs, and we also learn from them about what they're doing in their programs. So USDA has something called the Farm Ranch Stress Assistance Network, and we're formed in a north central region. So think of it like the upper Midwest. But we talk every couple of months and share ideas and talk to each other, support each other, because sometimes our work can be stressful. And so just support each other and learn about other programs. We all do things a little bit differently, but at the end goal is to support the farmers who are making the food for our communities and our states and our country.
We're talking about farmers. Can this be open to other folks in agriculture? I'll just throw this out there. If I'm Brian, the banker, this isn't an easy time for me, and it might be, I'm having issues of, I'm having to tell longtime customers, I can't help you. And that in and of itself, even that for that loan officer, that seed guy, the guy or the gal that might be working at a co-op, can they take advantage of these programs?
So our programs that are paid for by our state legislature and the governor passed this appropriation is for farmers and their families. But we do support our agri-service professionals. We support them through going out and talking to them about topics like self-care, about working with farmers under stress, about providing trainings so they identify those stressors. And so, in fact, coming up in the next week, I am actually doing a presentation to a financial institution and talking to them about this, and we can make them connection, to resources. We can educate their employee assistance programs, how to use them, what to look for in a provider, things like that. So it is important that we support our ag service professionals. At the Department of Agriculture, Trade and Consumer Protection in our Animal Health Division, we also have a program for veterinarians and the Veterinarians Assistance Program, and veterinarians can reach out, which they also are very at risk for the stressors in agriculture. So it's important to be aware that these programs are out there, and veterinarians reach out. It's okay not to be okay. You handle a lot of stressful things, and same with our farmers and families, is to reach out. And if you're an ag service professional, give me a call. I'm happy to direct you to some ideas and resources.
Again, you can just reach out to the Wisconsin Farm Center as well. You can even just do an internet search. You'll be able to get all of the information on the Farm Service Center about what they do and also about the Farmer Wellness Program as well. This is the WRDN Morning Farm Report.